So the cover for Absolute Batman 21 got released, and we got a look at Absolute Two-Face and Absolute Penguin. But let's go through Two-Face first. First off, his design is so clean. Like, I love the true to character look, and kind of like the blue. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of reminds me of like a Tim Sale Two-Face design. You know what I mean? Which I really like. And the hair split down the middle. Like, his design is very, very tough. This is so well done. Nick Dragotta also shared some of his art, his concept art, when he was kind of coming up with the idea. So cool how he has had such a contribution to, what the characters actually, how they will really function, you know what I mean? But anyway, he's going to flip a poker chip, which, as we all know, they all played poker together, all the friends, so it's pretty meaningful. And every time that he flips, whether you live or die, depending on that, he's going to part his hair and only reveal the one side of the face. So I think that's a really cool concept. Now on to Penguin, his design, grotesque kind of look. He looks a lot better than I kind of anticipated him to look, but he was still recovering from those injuries in the hospital, like they just happened really, and he looked pretty disgusting, and not to say that he looks a lot better now. Like, he looks like he really got beat up. It's sad, but like, the design is pretty tough. Like, he still looks really cool, and the armor kind of stuff on the back, the canes. I can't even speak. The canes, but that are also machine guns. Now, this had me thinking about something. So at the end of Absolute Batman 18, he drops off a package. Now, the end of that whole issue is him kind of signifying, like, I am going to be a new Batman. Seems like maybe a little more ruthless and stuff like that. Anyway, he kind of like is doing, giving, like, turning the page, new chapter, right? And so he gets a package delivered to each one of his friends. So I'm thinking, because this kind of looks like Batman a little bit, is this like the gift? Like, did he kind of set up his homies? Did he gift the poker chip and something to, Two-Face? Did he gift these canes and the armor maybe to Penguin? I don't know about that, because this is like some interesting equipment. Like, obviously they could make it themselves. You never know. But it just had me thinking. Now, also, is Batman gonna give them guns? Or at least him guns. I don't know. I definitely could see the armor. Looks like his kind of design, you know what I mean? It also kind of looks like the magazine kind of feeds into the back there. Maybe he made his own modifications. I don't know. My point is, it seems like it could be gifted in a sense, and he's just like, it's kind of playing into how Batman is changing a little bit. I don't know. Maybe they work together a little bit. Maybe they don't. Maybe they butt heads, and sometimes I don't know. Very interesting. Let me know your thoughts if you got any, because I feel like there's a lot of things we could think about here. Either way, these designs are peak. I can't wait to see them. But first, we got Scarecrow coming up in 19. That's going to be tough too. Anyway, like I said, let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.